Hello everyone, in this very short video we are going to discuss areas of simple 2D shapes. Of course these are called compound shapes because they are made up of more than one simpler shapes. Area of 2D shapes, the shapes that we are going to use here are triangle, rectangle and a circle. Most commonly we are very comfortable with saying that the area of a triangle is base times height, but care must be taken that you always are aware that base and height are at right angle to each other. Base is perpendicular to the height. And also notable is you choose base first, and base is always chosen among the three sides, which is always one of the sides of the triangle, one of the sides of triangle. But height may or may not be. It's not necessary. I'll discuss that in detail in other video. Height may or may not be a side of the triangle. For rectangle, it's simply base times height, but you also use the terms length times width. And again, base and height are at a right angle to each other. For circle, it's the area is pi times the radius squared. Radius is this length starting from the center to the boundary. This is the radius, right? So for the first part, it's we have to find the formula for areas. Again, these questions are targeting your algebraic skills along with simple formulae, and this is where most students feel difficult. If you're given the numbers, they are comfortable, but if you're given the letters, they find it difficult to work with. You can see that this compound shape, this capsule shaped or bullet shape, whatever you want to call it, this is this can be divided into two parts. Let's say portion A and portion B. For the area of A, it's a rectangle, and for the rectangle, you simply multiply the length times width. So it's 2A times B, and area of region B, it's half a circle. So we'll divide this pi r square, this complete pi r square by 2. Now, what's the radius here? This full length, starting from this end of the circle, going on to the other end of the circle, it's 2a, we call it the diameter, and half of that will be the radius. So our radius in this case, if diameter is 2a, then the radius is a, and there we go. Total area, which turns out to be pi times a square over 2. Now, if I were to find the formula for the whole of this shape, we simply add the two areas. It's 2ab plus pi times a square over 2. Normally, we would like to present our answer as a single fraction. So if we take fraction, we take LCM of the denominators. We need to make both the denominators same. So multiply and divide by 2. In the first fraction, we get 4ab plus pi a squared over 2. That's the area of this compound shape. Similarly, this is the radius r. So we are given it's half of a circle, so pi r square over 2 for portion A, and it's a triangle. If this is radius, then this is another radius. So the height of the triangle, it's 2r, and this is A. 1 over 2 times, you can choose A as the base, then the height will be 2r because we know it's at right angles. 2r, which can be simplified further. It's pi r squared over 2 plus ar. But if you don't want to cancel it, as I mentioned here, presenting your answer as a single fraction is a much more preferred form. So I do not cancel here and let it be like this. So it's pi r squared plus 2ar. They both have the same denominator, so I can write it like this. Area is pi r squared plus 2ar divided by 2. And last but not the least, you can see that there are two identical semicircles. So instead of working out separately for each of these semicircles, I can work with them in one go. I know that this is the diameter W. So the radius will be W over 2, this much. This is W over 2. Portion A and B make a one complete circle. So it's pi times the radius, which is W over 2 squared, plus the area of this rectangle, which is W times A. That's the total area. We get W square pi over 4 plus WA, and combining them, you need to make the denominator same, multiply and divide by 4. We get W square pi plus 4AW over 4. And that would be our area for this capsule shape. It's all basically applying these three formulae, nothing much. And then manipulating them, presenting our answer as single fraction is another form. And algebraic manipulation is the key practice in these questions. Thank you for watching.